Even when she's silent, Selena Gomez is everywhere. In songs, in comments, in every thread where the words Justin and Hailey appear side by side. She doesn't need to speak because the world never stopped speaking for her. And that's the problem. No matter what Justin and Hailey do, a post, a launch, a smile, her name always finds its way back into the story. It's not jealousy. It's not even rivalry anymore. It's memory. A memory so strong that it became a ghost haunting everything they touch. That's what fans call the Selena Effect, the shadow you can't outrun, even when the person casting it has already moved on. When Justin Bieber married Hailey in 2018, it was supposed to be the end of an era, the closure to one of pop culture's longest love stories. Selena was the past. Hailey was the future. But the internet doesn't believe in closure. Every old photo, every lyric, every tear-stained clip of Justin crying during concerts became part of a collective memory fans refused to bury. They turned Jelena into mythology, and Hailey had to walk into a marriage that was already haunted. Even their wedding day wasn't immune. The hashtags, the comparisons, the endless side-by-sides of Selena in the same outfits years before. It wasn't just a celebration of love, it was a cultural autopsy. Fans digging through every frame, searching for proof that Justin hadn't moved on emotionally. For most couples, ghosts live in memories. For Justin and Hailey, their ghost lives in comment sections. Every time Hailey tries to speak her truth, the algorithm resurrects Selena. It's almost mechanical. A TikTok trend, a magazine quote, a song lyric, and suddenly Selena's name is trending again, attached to Hailey's every move. When Hailey posted a skincare tutorial, comments filled with rare beauty greater than road. When she uploaded a calm selfie, someone found a 2015 Selena photo with the same pose. When she laughed on camera, fans wrote, "Selena used to smile like that too." It's relentless. And it doesn't matter how far Selena has gone in her own life. She could be touring the world, releasing music, living in peace with Benny Blanco, and still, somehow, she's part of the Bieber narrative. That's the cruel magic of fame. Once the public connects you to someone, they turn you both into characters. And characters don't get to outgrow their storylines. There's another side to the Selena effect, the part that isn't public, the one that lives inside Justin himself. In interviews, he's hinted at the emotional damage of his early fame, the chaos, the addictions, the heartbreaks. Selena was there through some of his darkest years, the only constant in a life spiraling out of control. And while their relationship ended, the emotional imprint didn't. Psychologists call it attachment residue, when someone's role in your life becomes so formative that you keep reliving it subconsciously. To outsiders, Justin moved on, but deep down, he never stopped carrying the ghost of what he lost, or the guilt of what he put her through. That guilt leaks into his music, his posts, even his silences. It's in the way he speaks about faith and redemption. It's in the exhaustion behind his eyes. And maybe, just maybe, Hailey feels it too. People love to paint Hailey as the villain, the replacement, the copy, the obsessed fan turned wife. But imagine marrying someone whose past is a global religion. Every move she makes gets compared to a decade-old fantasy she never wrote. She's not fighting Selena, she's fighting nostalgia, and nostalgia always wins. So she does what she's learned to do. Stay polished, stay poised, stay perfect. She turns her emotions into PR statements, her pain into brand aesthetic. Rhode Skincare isn't just a business, it's armor. A way to prove control in a life where every narrative spins out of it. But cracks are showing. The interviews feel tense, the smiles feel strained. When your life becomes performance, even silence starts to sound rehearsed. And the more she tries to distance herself from the comparisons, the more they pull her back in. That's the Selena effect. It feeds on reaction. At its core, this isn't really about three people anymore. It's about us, the audience that fell in love with a story and refused to let it die. We built entire timelines out of paparazzi photos. We dissected lyrics like sacred texts. We turned real humans into emotional therapy for our own nostalgia. Selena became the one that got away. Hailey became the one who replaced her. Justin became the man who doesn't know what he wants. And together, they became the perfect cycle for social media. Heartbreak, speculation, redemption, repeat. It's not love anymore, it's entertainment, wrapped in empathy. We don't watch because we care who's right. We watch because their pain mirrors something inside us. The longing, the jealousy, the what-ifs. That's why the Selena effect is so powerful. It's not about Selena at all. It's about the parts of ourselves that never healed. Justin and Hailey keep posting. They smile at events, wear matching outfits, hold hands on red carpets. But every gesture feels filtered through the lens of proving something. Proving that they're fine, proving that the story's over, and yet the public doesn't buy it. Because deep down, everyone knows, when you're truly happy, you don't have to convince the world. Justin's eyes tell a different story, one of exhaustion, of searching for peace he can't quite find. Hailey's confidence looks practiced, her tone careful, her presence curated. They're not faking love. They're managing perception, and perception is a full-time job, especially when half the internet still believes your husband's heart belongs to someone else. The irony is that Selena seems to have found the one thing Justin and Hailey can't: peace. She doesn't chase the spotlight anymore. She doesn't need to prove she's winning. Her calm became her power. Every time drama explodes, she says nothing, and that silence speaks louder than any statement. While the Biebers navigate headlines, she lives in stillness. That's what evolution looks like. And maybe that's why her shadow still lingers. Not because she's haunting them, but because she became everything they're still searching for: peace, clarity, freedom from the need to explain yourself. There's a scene fans always reference: Justin and Hailey walking together in LA, cameras flashing, neither looking at each other. To most, it's just another paparazzi clip, but look closer and you see it. Two people trapped inside a story they no longer control. The spotlight that once gave them everything is now what keeps them from being real. Every argument becomes speculation. Every silence becomes proof. Every shadow behind them becomes Selena. And that's the tragedy of modern fame. You can change your partner, your style, your religion, but you can't change the narrative once the internet writes it for you. Underneath the drama, the memes, the gossip, they're still human. A husband, a wife, both carrying pressure most people couldn't survive. He's still trying to reconcile the boy he was with the man he's becoming. She's still learning to exist without validation. And maybe that's why their story feels so heavy. Because it's not about hate. It's about invisible weight, the kind that doesn't go away when the cameras stop flashing. The Selena Effect isn't about who Justin loves more. It's about the emotional gravity of the past, how one person's story can live forever inside another's. Selena moved on, but the world didn't. And until it does, Justin and Hailey will keep living in reflection, chasing light that always bends back toward the same shadow. So, what's stronger, love, fame, or memory? Maybe we already know the answer. Because in Hollywood, stories don't end when the credits roll. They end when the audience finally stops watching. And this one isn't over yet. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Because whatever happens next, one thing's for sure. In the world of Justin, Hailey, and Selena, silence always wins.